Today is December 20th, 2024. This is my walking. It's been a while since I've done a video. One of the things that you're going to notice is this is probably the first video that I've done with a walking stick. And that started, I think, a year ago. I just noticed that, well, number one, I have a cat, so it helps me to prevent her from tripping me. So I feel a little more safe. But also I've noticed my balance seems to be off a little bit. And I'm not 100% sure, what that's due to. I was diagnosed in 1995, so we're coming up on 30 years of being diagnosed with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. So if this is your first time watching the video, I have muscular dystrophy. Basically, my muscles are weakening every year, I guess, and there's no treatment or cure. And so this is what walking looks like after almost 30 years of being diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. Limb-girdle 2A calpainopathy, R1, different names for it, but it's all the same thing. Just basically my body doesn't make a protein. So a couple things what I think it's due to. Number one, the disease is progressing, so I'm getting weaker, and the other one is weight. If you notice when I'm walking, well, you won't see it this way, but my belly is kind of big. And so that really kind of messes up the center of gravity. And so it puts a lot of strain on my lower back, which I will say in the past couple years, I've noticed more strain on my lower back. And so I think it's because, the muscles around your stomach are loosening, and so the belly sticks out more. And also, if you eat more food, you're going to gain more weight, the belly's going to get bigger, and then it throws off my whole balance, and it's really terrible. So you have to really make sure that you maintain your same weight throughout these years, or it really messes things up. And so, but yeah, the stick, I don't particularly like to use it because it's like one of those things I've said in previous videos. Once you start using things, or if you hold on to walls or furniture, it's like you can't go back. And so I'm at the point now where it just feels safer for me to walk with a walking stick in the house. Outside, I really don't walk much outside because it's just a little too dangerous. So in the house, I use a stick almost all the time. The other thing too, as you'll notice, is I moved. So I'm in a new house, and for anybody with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy, or maybe this is just for me, but I highly doubt it. When you get into a new environment, you don't necessarily know how the floor is. And so this floor goes up and down just a little bit in certain spots. And as you watch when I'm walking with my feet, I'm not doing a heel ball toe. I can't do that anymore. The foot pretty much lands on the ground. And as you see it, it's kind of I'm just kind of dragging my legs. So if the floor comes up just even a little bit, there's a chance that I could hit it with my foot. And if I hit that, the momentum stops me and my upper body folds over. I fold over like a chair, and then it's pretty dangerous. And so it's a little scary when I moved in here and trying to navigate the house and how the floor moves, and it's just a little scary. But I've been here for about a month. I'm getting a little more comfortable with it, and so maybe in the next video I do next year, maybe I can walk without a cane or a walking stick. Who knows? But as you can see, when you watch my feet, it's just kind of landing flat on the ground, and it's on the outsides. I started making videos, I believe, in 2008. So what is that? 10, 14, 16 years. So almost half my life with this disease, I've been making videos. And if you go back to the earlier ones, you can see that I can do a little bit more of a heel ball toe when I'm walking, and I'm more so in a straight line, whereas now I'm kind of waddling left and right as I walk. And so again, having wide open spaces is very important, because if it's in a narrow, like my old house, I had that hallway, I'd hit my shoulders would hit the walls, or my feet could hit the sides of the floor, of the wall rather, and then I could trip myself. So having wide open space is good for that, for not falling, for not hitting things, but also there's really not much for me to grab onto. So if I do start to lose my balance, there's nothing that I can kind of grab onto to prevent myself from falling. And so, yeah, I will just say the last year, I feel like a lot has changed, and it might just be due because I've had this disease for 30 years and I've lost a lot of muscle. And once you're getting down to that last little bit of muscle that you're able to use to walk, anytime you lose just a little bit of that, it's really going to affect everything. And so, you know, I noticed standing, I can stand for a while, a couple hours, but then my feet start to hurt. Whereas years ago, I could stand for 6-7 hours straight. Now, not in one place, but just kind of stand and move around, and it didn't bother me. But now I can't. I noticed my lower back again, it kind of hurts. I feel very stiff. And my ankles, you know, they tend to hurt a little bit, the bottom of my feet. So even though I'm walking right now, I try to do a heel ball toe, but it's just hard when those muscles around the ankle are atrophying or have atrophied and there's no support for it. And so I just try to do my best. And again, I don't know what walking will look like next year. I don't look too far into the future. I just think, can I do it today? And can I get to where I need to get to? And for the most part, I can. And so there are some days where I'm really tired, like today. I don't know if I'm sick, but I just feel like my energy is really drained. But I needed to do this video just because time has been passing pretty fast since the last time, and I want to kind of keep updating you as to how things are going. So I'm just going to go down one more, and that's going to be it. But yeah, I can't, there's a lot of things that I can't do that I could do a couple years ago. So this year, these sets of videos, I don't know how many there will be, maybe a couple. And so we'll talk about those as we go through the videos. But so this is my walking in 2024. I'm 47 years old and I've had this disease for 29 years diagnosed. So thank you for watching.